Just look all right. Step in. Jab, cross, jab. Right hook. Beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to the 720 Wellness Challenge. My name is John. Today I'm going to introduce you to the boxing foundations, okay? This will give you the power and confidence to take your boxing to a whole new level, okay? So, we're going to start off with your boxing stance. Now, this is probably the most important thing, just because it's going to provide you with a nice foundation, also that you can leverage your weight and generating your power through and speed in your punches. If you are right-handed today, I'll talk you through your feet. So ideally your lead foot, which is your left leg forward, and then your dominant leg ideally behind. Now how you want to situate your feet, so preferably about 45 degrees facing to the side, okay? So back heel slightly off the ground with your legs. Really important, guys, to build a nice, good, solid foundation with your stance. Ideally, you want to make it so wider the better, not too wide. Ideally, what we have a term called train tracks, okay? So if you're sitting like on a train track, not on a tight rope, because you will fall over, because as you start to throw your punches, okay, you want to be stable and you want to be comfortable in that stance. Amazing. Southpaw, AKA left-handers, you literally go the other way. Amazing. Just making sure, guys, you keep your weight about 50% on both sides, okay? With your hand positioning, probably the most important thing, with your re-hand, which is usually your power hand, that right hand's on your cheekbone, that elbow is ideally tucked in, okay? That left hand, now this all depends, guys. If you're out in open range, probably want to hover it in front of you, probably about nose height, because the moment you start to close the gap and you're inside, you want to have both hands nice and high, okay? So ideally here to start off, again, left-handers, you go the other way. There's usually 6 basic punches that we work with. We'll start off with a jab and a cross. So the jab is the lead hand, okay? And the cross is your power hand. Now, let's talk you through your jab. Now for me, the jab is probably the most important punch in boxing. It can set you up offensively, it can help you defensively, okay? So how the jab works, team, what you want to do, get into your basic stance first, okay? What you want to do is you want to shoot off down the middle. So making sure what you don't want to do is get your elbows right out. We call this the chicken wing. You want to keep your elbows tucked in by your ribs, okay? So as you extend your shoulders, you want to rotate that hand, and then you want to recall it back. So 3 things I always say: extend your shoulders, rotate that hand, make sure the last 2 knuckles hit the target, and then you recall it back straight to where it began, okay? I have a saying, when you leave your house, you always come back. Same scenario with your hands, guys. Leaves the house, come straight back, okay? Now, here we go again. Now, what you want to do, different ways you can do it, but ideally how I want to teach it, guys, is you want to step in and throw your jab. So at the same time, obviously we create drills for this, but what you want to do, if you're starting off, guys, you step forward, you throw your jab, and then you step it back. We'll go through a little bit of footwork a little bit later on, and then we'll work through a couple of combinations, okay? Let me give it to you 3 times. Step forward, you throw your jab, noticing how I'm extending my shoulders, rotating that hand, and recalling it back. See my feet? Always where it is, okay? I'm not crossing apart like so, not bringing it back. I'm not having it together like this. I'm keeping it so it's nice and nice and apart, okay? So left jab, and then bringing it back. Cool. Now, once you get a little bit comfortable, once you get comfortable with your jab, practice with a little bit of speed, okay? Now, let's throw with that right cross. With that right hand, guys, same thing with the jab, okay? Avoid that. You want to throw it in a straight line. So you throw that right cross, shoot it down the middle, and then you bring it back. Now, the most important thing, the fact that it's your hand, it's your power hand, you want to basically shoot it off and drive down the middle. So your back heel comes off the ground, you're rotating and twisting through that back hip, and really extending that shoulder, okay? Like so. and then you bring it back to its original position. Again, right cross, and then bringing it right back. Again, one more time. Right cross, bring it right back. You don't want to do this and throw from there, okay? Always keep your chin down also, and then you throw it down the middle. Amazing. So that's the jab cross. Now, we're gonna work through the lead hook. For me, the lead hook, a little bit tricky at times if not done properly, so the best thing to do here is always practice. Now, I'll talk you through your lead hook. If done properly, it's probably one of the most effective punches in boxing, okay? So all you wanna do, guys, every time you throw your punches, especially the bent arm punches, all that weight is gonna come through your legs. So the energy is gonna come through your top, from your feet, travels up to your knees, your hips. Now from here, I'm gonna show you slowly how to throw that hook. You put your weight on the front foot, drive your elbows up, so it's probably about 90 degrees. Make sure your shoulders are nice and high. The good thing about that is, guys, is you're defending your chin as well if you keep it tucked in. Now, what you wanna do is index finger, okay, middle finger connects the target, and then slightly pivot the left foot. Notice how I'm holding static pose, just to give you guys that visual, okay? Amazing. Here we go again. Let's throw that left hook. Make sure the front heel comes off the ground slightly, and then bring it straight back. Amazing. Again, I'll give it to you 2 more times. Keep that right hand up on your cheekbone. Keep your elbows tucked in, and then bring it back. Now to add a little bit more power, guys, a little bit more acceleration, you want to actually swing it a little bit more, okay? So it gives you that snap and acceleration. Also gives you a little bit more power, okay? As I said before earlier on, you're going to generate that power through your hips and knees. Here we go again. Put your weight in the front, and then you swing it right through, and then make sure you bring it straight back to the beginning position, okay? Again, beautiful. One more time, and then bring it back. Amazing. Now, with the re-hook, exactly the same. Hardly used unless you pretty much get on the inside, okay? Because what happens there is if you use that right hook, I'm talking boxing specific now, you may get hit. See how open you are there? Leaves you wide open. So you want to be careful when you use that right hook. You can also use it mid-range, but there's no use using it when you're in open range. You won't be able to reach your opponent or your target, okay? So let's go through that re-hook, guys. With this one, to really generate that power, you want to drive, rotate through so the back heel comes off the ground. Same thing, elbows at about 90 degrees, shoulders nice and high, probably about chin height, and then you bring it back. Again, right hook, and then bring it back. 2 to go. Make sure you keep your core nice and strong, guys. Very, very important. Keep that core nice and tight. Last one. Again, to add more power, snap and accelerate and bring it right back. Beautiful work. Okay, now we can finish off with the last 2 punches, which is the left uppercut, which is the lead uppercut, and then the rear uppercut. I know I've been talking through in a nice orthodox way, so just remember, guys, for all the southpaws, left-handers, everything that I do, you just pretty much go the other way. Amazing. Cool. Let's go into the left uppercut. As you throw your left uppercut, always team, you always want to stay nice and light to the balls of your feet. Again, I'll talk you through your footwork basics after I've gone through the uppercuts, okay? Now, with the left uppercut, all I want you to do, exactly like the lead hook, put your weight on the front foot, but this time your elbows face down, okay? Elbows tucked in, you want to protect your ribs, and then this one, you're going to scoop right up. So I have a saying, give you guys a visual, it's like you're digging on sand, and then you're throwing it down the middle. That's pretty much it. That's what it looks like, okay? Now to get a feel for it, keep that core nice and tight. Twisting through the hips, right hand on your cheekbone, elbows down, and then you want to basically get those foot knuckles connecting, okay? Ideally your opponent's chin, or if you're working in these bags, like so, it's pretty much just under the bag. Cool. Again, give you 2 more times. Put your weight on that front, and then give me that big left uppercut, okay? One more time. Notice where my right hand is, I'm always protecting my cheekbone. Cool. Now, let's go with the right uppercut. I think my favorite punches, guys, is the left and the right uppercut. It's easier to do as opposed to your left hook, okay? Now, with the rear uppercut, you put your weight on that back foot, and then you're gonna throw, okay? Again, elbow facing down. Now, different ways, you can throw a short uppercut or a long uppercut. You probably somewhere wanna be in the middle, just depending where your target is, where you are situated in that bag, or where your opponent is if you do start to spar. Okay, make sure you rotate through the hips, keep that core engaged, and then drive up. Cool. Amazing. Give you guys 2 more. Here we go. Make sure you breathe. Balls of your feet. And again, one more time. Beautiful. Now what I'll do is I'll go through the jab cross, the lead right hook, and the lead right uppercut, okay? In a little bit more real time speed, okay? So the jab cross, again, guys, I'll reiterate. Extend the shoulder, rotate that hand, recoil it back, and then behind that, you're gonna throw that right cross. Extend that right shoulder, rotate that hand, recoil it back to your chin. Now I'm gonna do this 3 times. Remember, team, step forward, okay? Left jab, right cross, right there in the middle. What to avoid? Elbows flaring out, standing nice and straight, okay? Easy target right there, guys. You wanna keep everything to the side, chin down. Cool, knees bent as well, very, very important. Here we go. Left jab, right cross, and then step back. Amazing, cool. Left hook, right hook. Put your weight in the front, left hook. Now that weight's gonna go on the back foot, so the easiest way just flows naturally to throw that right hook. 2 more times. Left hook, right hook. Notice how I'm back to my original stance. Left hook, right hook. One more time. Left hook, right hook. Amazing, guys. Now, from here, left and the right uppercut. So nice and light again. Put your weight in the front. Left uppercut, your weight's gonna be on the back foot. Naturally, just throw that right uppercut, okay? Here we go. Left and then right. Engage that core. Step back, breathe again. Left and right. Nice work, guys. One more time. Left and right. Cool. Now, practice that, guys. I'll talk you through the basic footwork foundation. So with your feet, keep both hands up. I want you to step forward. Now, the best way to step forward, guys, what you don't want to do is almost like you're stepping forward, okay? Not so. You want to keep your weight on the back foot when you step forward. I'll give you guys an example. Put your weight on the back foot, step forward, and then step back, okay? Let me repeat that again slowly. As you step forward, you put your weight on the back foot. Cool, keep your feet apart. When you step back, you go the opposite way. Drive through the left foot as you step back. Southpaws, exactly the same. Right leg forward, dominant leg behind. Put your weight in the back and then put your weight in. So you're almost pushing off, okay? Again, not what to do. Okay, see I'm just stepping forward. What you want to do here, push off through the back foot, the balls of your feet, and then stepping back. Easy, guys, that's all you got to do. So when you do your combination, step back straight away. Cool. Now the most important thing when you are stepping back, do not cross over. Yeah, what I mean by that, guys, like so, or you bring that lead foot in line with the rear leg. You always want to keep it the same distance, okay? Always parallel, like so. Amazing, team. Beautiful, look at that. Stay nice and light, cool. Now, obviously, this is just a nice foundation. The best thing you can do here is, guys, you can step to your right and you can step to your left, okay? Same thing when you step to your right and left. When you step to your right, you drive with the left side and then you drive to the right side, Okay, so almost the opposite. Step right, step left, but you always got to make sure you're placing your weight on the opposite side to drive off. Cool, amazing. You guys are already experts at this. Now, we're gonna go through a couple of combinations, okay, along working with our footwork, okay? So the first combination I'm gonna show you guys, take your time, breathe, is throw that left jab, right cross, okay? We're gonna do this twice and then we'll add as we go, okay? Right hand in your cheekbone. Here we go, team. Left jab, right cross. Notice how my feet's apart the whole time. That's what I want you guys to do. So not having your feet together like so. That's not what to do. This is what you need to do. Left jab, right cross. But as you throw that jab cross, you wanna make sure you wanna pivot, rotate, extend, whether it's your shoulders, rotating that hand, and then bringing it straight back. Very, very important. Always have your hands up. Two more. Left jab, right cross. Good, nice and light. Now once you get, always wanna get into a rhythm, team, okay? Left jab, right cross, beautiful. Now from here, we're gonna add a lead hook. Usually that's what comes naturally, okay, behind that right cross, or you can throw a left uppercut, really up to you. But we're gonna throw a lead hook in this instance, combination. So left jab, right cross. Now again, really easy, because naturally you put that weight in the front, and then you throw that left hook, and then you bring it back, and then you step back. So with me, do this twice. Left jab, right cross, lead hook. Cool. One more time. Jab, cross, left hook. Now behind that left hook, guys, we're gonna throw that rear uppercut. What I want you guys to make sure is you're balanced and you're stable, okay? You can easily cross over and fall off. It's not what you want to do. So again, always, importance here is your stance, okay? And always got to remind everybody, very, very important. So let's do those 4 punch combination, guys. Left jab, right cross, left hook, right uppercut, okay? And then step back. When you step back, making sure you have both weight about 50% on each leg, and make sure you always want to be in the balls of your feet, okay? The reason why you want to be on the balls of your feet, you don't want to be flat-footed, guys, because boxing's all about attacking, defending through your feet, and then you counter, okay? So you want to evade as fast, as quick as possible. Because if you are flat-footed, it's going to take you a long time, and you may be a little bit unstable as well. So in the balls of your feet, you can step in, out, in, cool, out, in. Make sense? Cool. So 4 punch combination, here we go. Left jab, right cross, left hook, right uppercut. Give me 2 more times. Here we go. Left jab, right cross, left hook, right uppercut. Last one. You guys are doing well. Jab, cross, left hook, right uppercut. Good. Loosen up. Now, we're gonna work with a little bit of speed this time, okay? So with the speed, I'm gonna give you guys a 3 punch combo to really start off and build it up, okay? We're nearly there, we're gonna finish off strong. So with speed, what I want you guys to really work on is to bring your hands back a little bit quicker. That's gonna really work on your snap and acceleration, okay? So the combination goes left jab, right cross, left jab. So to go in real time, looks a bit like this, guys. Then bring it back, cool? Jab, jab. Excellent. Slow motion, step forward, jab, right cross, left jab. Okay, give me 3. Now you can follow me. We can do it in your own time, but here we go. 3 times. Set your pace. Get into your stance, nice solid stance. Jab, cross, jab. Again, jab, cross, jab. Notice how it's a little bit quicker. I'm snapping off and accelerating. One more. Jab, cross, jab. Beautiful. And then the last punch I'm gonna show you guys is throw that big right hook, because now, said before, the best way to throw that right hook is when you're closing the gap. So we're being aggressive, closing the gap, I'm gonna throw that big right hook. Here we go. Stay nice and light. jab, cross, jab, big right hook, and then bring it back. Yeah, power and speed, they come together. So the quicker you rotate, the quicker you bring it back, the better. Okay, 3 times here, guys. Let's go. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Good. Make sure you're even. Both weight, 50-50. Make sure it's balanced. Make sure you keep your feet apart. Jab, right hook. Good. One more time. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Beautiful. The good thing about this particular challenge, guys, is you can always, practice, you can rewind, and then you can go through the motions, okay? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that session. Don't forget, practicing these drills will help you improve your boxing technique and give you the best boxing experience, especially when you're boxing for fitness and when you come into a club like this, okay? If you feel like you've got the moves down pat, the next challenge for you guys is to really hold this under various levels. I'm talking from a technique standpoint. So start easy, scale up, and make sure always hold your technique. Cool. If you want to learn more about boxing technique, pad holding, drills and combinations, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is jab_fitness. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed that challenge, make sure you share and tag us. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Enjoy.